All right, I think we are live. Let me just make sure everything looks right. Audio, you guys can hear me. You can see me. Let's see, everything is where it should be. All right, just making sure all is good. All right, it's a crazy world. All right, let's just check out what's going on. This is an amazing morning to wake up to. I'll just rock through this. BitcoinDailyView.com, got more for you there. Things that I mentioned and etc. Indicators I use, things I endorse. Bitcoin Daily View, it's all there. The world's gone crazy. So check out the traditional market. This really got my attention this morning. This is US. I started looking at a US oil spot rather than just US oil. It seems to be a little bit more accurate. Okay, so check this out. Insanity. Oil on a daily chart under the 50 moving average, big red candle today. Oil prices plummeting down to $95.75 a barrel. That's good for us, but that's quite a move. So oil prices plummeting. Why? All right, look at the dollar strength index. As you can see, it continues its rise in supremacy. Dollar strength index is actually pumping that hard for that many days in a row. Well, today a big green candle above all important moving averages. Dollar strength index really strong. It means war is good for business. Okay. S&P 500. This is insane. I mean, look at this thing. Here's the 21st of April. That would have been Friday. Here's the 25th. That's today. So definitely Friday was not a friendly day for the S&P 500. This morning opened with a gap. That's horrible. And it's just not doing so well today either. Coming in at 4224. S&P 500, what the crap's going on? While the American, big corporations are crashing, dollar strength index is going off the charts. What does that mean? I don't know. You can connect your own damn dots. Okay, let's look at RUT. Russell 2000 index looking like the S&P. It's pretty darn drab. S&P 500, Russell 2000 under all important moving averages on the daily chart. Looking at gold, gold spot price plummeting today, coming in at 1,896. Peter Schiff probably just blew his brains out. All right, and silver coming in at $23 an ounce, 23.635. So, and that just broke the 200 moving average on the daily. So, gold is under the 50 moving average. Silver's under all the important moving averages. So that's a wild thing to see this morning. Okay. So while the world burns, dollar strength index just friggin' rockets ships to Pluto. Now here's one that's super interesting. The ruble is now at pre-invasion levels. Check it out. So ruble, we had the invasion. So this is basically if you bought rubles with USD, okay? So you'd have lost your ass when the invasion started. We had a V-shaped recovery with this strange phallic symbol right here in the middle. I have no idea why that's there, but it did happen. Anyway, we hung out on the 75% recovery for quite a while, and now this morning, boom! Well, actually, technically, over the weekend also, but bam! Look at that. We have broken pre-invasion levels. So the ruble slowly becoming gold backed is going crazy. So dollar strength index is looking strong. Commodities crashing. Big indexes crashing. Ruble gaining strength like crazy. That's what's going on. So maybe we need to virtue signal harder. Let's stand with Ukraine harder and, celebrate its sponsors. All right. It looks like this guy, maybe things are things working out for this guy or not working out for this guy? Well, I don't think so. Here's your daddy, Mr. Schwab. So looking at Bitcoin trading volume explicitly this morning, the crypto market's interesting. In the red for the most part, but let's not write it off yet. It's an interesting moment. So we are coming in at 3.7 billion in trading volume last 24 hours for Bitcoin explicitly. Interesting. All right. That's good. 3.6. That's above 3 billion. That's a good day. Let's look at cryptometer.io. First it says 4.9 billion. So quite a bit of a variance there. So 3.7 versus 4.9, or well, actually it came down to 4.4 billion. So a bit of a spread there, somewhere between 3.7 and 4.4 billion. That is your Bitcoin trading volume explicitly. What I would say, it's up 75% last 24 hours. So the trading volume is going crazy, even if we have had some downsides. What's happening? Are we hitting big buy walls, retail buy walls? Check this out. This is insane. Spot trading for spot trading pairs on the spot trading pairs on the big exchanges, off the charts. It isn't that the volume is so incredible, but it's the uptick in volume. Look at that: 100%, 128%, 150%, 220% on Kraken, KuCoin 124%. This is nuts. How about Gate.io 116? What about even Binance.us, that AOL lame ass exchange, 107%. Crypto.com, not over 3 billion today, but it is up 31%. And what else looks interesting here? Bybit 137%. Where noobs go to get wrecked with leverage. So what? Bittrex, where it's a nice exchange out of Seattle, only 95 million, but up 22%. So really, we are seeing everybody across the board getting in the game this morning. That's exciting. Okay, Gemini, let's not forget little Gemini, 171%. Wow, the market definitely is waking up. We have some spot trading, volume off the charts this morning. Looking at derivatives, up 110% last 24 hours. So it's at 60 billion. That's not bad. 50 billion is good enough. 60 billion is better. Above 70 is wonderful. We're right in the middle with 110% up on longs versus shorts with leverage, basically on Binance. Not bad. Let's not forget Coinbase exchange here. It is up 128%. So definitely retail, volume is exploding this morning. Bitcoin right now, let me refresh this. What's Bitcoin coming in at? 39,088. As we can see with the volatility recently, most of the top 100 are in the red, including Bitcoin, except for Dogecoin, for some reason, is up about 5%. I'll take it. Cool. If you were in Doge, you're friggin' rocking right now. You're probably a happy person. Now trade those profits into a real coin. No, just kidding. Trade it in the SHIB, man. Trade it in the SHIB. Not financial advice. Doge is over. I think SHIB won that competition. All right. Longs versus shorts for Bitcoin on Binance, 74% long, 25% short. That's definitely a long bias, but watch out. When you got that much long bias, you know what you've got coming. The exchanges are going to make some money and shake those off. Looking at Ethereum, longs versus shorts on Binance, 69% long, 30% short. This is wonderful. I like it. The sentiment is probably going in the right direction, but be wary. That's a lot of longs, a lot of shorts, a lot of leverage, a lot of money that the exchanges can make. And also that is whale manipulation zones right there. They can kick all those longs off real easy with the dump, and they can harvest that Bitcoin, because there is ultimately a liquidity crisis slowly brewing in the background. Don't think those whales don't shake off the when longs or shorts are really stacked up. They will shake those things off to grab that sweet Bitcoin. They usually don't lower themselves to trading outside of OTC and things like that. But still, boom, beware. This is definitely getting your ass wrecked by the whales territory or the exchange, or both put together. It's a conference call, and if you're on it, please send me the invite. I won't tell anybody. I'll never say I was on it. I'll just, Okay, anyway, Bitcoin versus USDT here in the daily. Kind of this wedge pattern going on. We are, definitely a bit of a dumpy day today, and it has been recently, last couple of days. But we are hanging out at previous support and resistance. We might bounce or we might not. We're slowly, getting to the end of this wedge pattern here. It kind of has to end around June 6th. That makes sense. Let's look at the daily MACD here. Daily MACD is negative. The tangent might be kind of trying to pull up a little bit. Watch this daily MACD. Personally, I'm going to be very, very careful in the market until we have a positive tangent on the daily MACD. Because in general, I think this dump is a little bit crazy looking at the world market, especially with the indexes like RUT and SPX, dumping like they are. It's definitely a time to be wary, because ultimately, it is a it is a speculative, asset. So I know some people they don't think that, and I do honor that. But seriously, um, when the traders get nervous, they go to gold and silver. When they get terrified, they go to cash, one way or the other. Probably the ruble. That's where they're going if they can get some. Um, but with these indices, watch out. I mean, where this week is going to go, I don't know. I would just seriously keep your cards close to your chest. Be careful right now. This is a dangerous and eclectic moment. Let's look at the Dow also. I don't usually, but let's look at the Dow. How is it doing? Oh my gosh, it was pumping, but now it's dumping. This would be that would be the 22nd would have been. Yeah, it would have been Friday. And now we open with a gap today, dumping, wicking down to the 20 WMA. Oh my gosh, people. I think we may have woken up to a different world this Monday. So be careful. Be careful. Let's keep on going. Let's look at the 2-hour MACD. How's that looking? Is that tangenting up? Okay, so 2-hour MACD just made a positive cross. So we might be seeing an end to the recent dump, at least the velocity of it. Could be a time to long. If we look at the blockchain whispers, a lot of people are longing on Binance, a lot of sentiment towards long, but you know what that could also mean. So be careful. All right. Let's look at a wholly different chart here. Actually, before we do that, let's look at the 3-day chart here. And how's that looking? Let me get rid of the stuff here. Bam. 3-day chart is definitely dropping below the 200 moving average on a 3-day. I don't like seeing that at all. Is that a new candle that opened the 25th? So we had a new 3-day candle start today. Last week's the last candle got below the 200 moving average, and now we're opening below the 200 moving average on the 3-day chart. Below the 200 moving average, that sucks. We're already below the 50. That's not so cool. 3-day MACD is definitely still negative with no upwards tangent yet. So let's see what happens. The market to me right now is too crazy to do bold stuff. So just be wary. Okay, look at this. Bitcoin versus USDT, of course, here on the 45-minute chart. As you can see, we did bounce. I'm going to clear a couple things up here. Get rid of the ATR zone for a sec. Check this out. We did bounce at an expected location. This thing here is the RSI cave. Okay. And we did bounce off the bottom with a couple wicks below it. That just means to me that logic is still in play. There's some TA dynamics are still functioning. So when you're free falling or when you're totally moon pumping, sometimes TA doesn't mean so much. But we did dump pretty hard. We bounced at a logical spot. We've been taking off here. We got some nice green candles. Directional index is beginning to move towards a positive. The squeeze indicator is moving towards a positive up. I think we just saw it right there. Saw green directional index. SME binary candles are beginning to chill out a little bit. KRI is back in the green with this current pump right here. But watch out for the stochastic RSI. It's showing that we're probably overbought right now. Rachel offset by Lazy Bear is sort of like, got still some room to buy. Let's look at a 4-hour chart with all the fancy indicators that might tell us a bit more. Right now we have too much volatility. Now, if we look here, as you can see, you get these bounces off the bottom of the RSI cave. And the RSI cave, just go to bitcoindailyview.com and search for RSI cave, the indicators and trading view. It's there. Okay. Or at least a version of it. This is actually a very, very specific blockchain education version of that indicator. And you can go over to bitcoindailyview.com and check out my links for blockchain education. Join the team. Let's make money together in 2022 and onward. All right, so we have a typical bounce here. If you bounce where it's expected, that means the rules of sanity and TA still rule. Directional index is beginning to chill out. Squeeze indicator is beginning to kind of chill out towards the positive. Stochastic RSI and Lazy Bear are both showing actually some positive stuff, and the KRI is right in the right spot for some turning green action. So 4-hour chart's looking pretty positive. If we look at this, if we did if you look at the trends we've been having recently, if we did, like from where we are, get back up to the top of that RSI cave, that'd be like 6% before we bounced again, towards the downside. Also, if we were to look at the parallel channel here, if we are actually moving up right now, let's find my parallel channel. It should be like, I know I'm looking at it. You guys probably see it. And I'm like, I don't see it. Check it out. It's whale games again. Boom, 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 boom. You can see it right here. Boom, bam. There you go. In my opinion, this is probably where you're going to see the whales playing the game, is right here. Maybe pull this down a little bit. So as you can see the pattern, dump, pump, sideways, dump, pump. Woo! Would you like to get that swing or get this short? Now it's a nice, beautiful downwards motion there. We're going to pump again, because if we did, I would say that who's acting as resistance right now? 314 kind of is. So what if you were to get a position in right about now and put your sell in at like 41,000, let's say 41,650, just to play it safe. You could maybe grab right now, if you wanted to be crazy and really, trade hard. Yeah, just do a 5% trailing take profit and set your sell trigger for like minus 3% or something like that, or 2%. Not financial advice, just kind of telling you what I'm thinking this morning. But if you wanted to swing Bitcoin, that might be a good play. Just watch out. The world is crazy right now, but Bitcoin does look like it's firming up. I like seeing that. So do note that on the 45-minute chart here, we are kind of in the danger zone because we're below the 200 moving average and the 314. So things are always a little bit crazy. And actually, where is the 200 moving average right now? It's at 40,368. Yeah, 41,000. Let's say 41,000. I'm sorry, not 41,000. 40,000. Let's say 40,350 or so. So you can say like 40,300. It would not surprise me. Yeah, it would make sense that on the 45-minute chart here, we find resistance there and probably bounce. It may take it a couple times. It's either going to just get like reject it and be like, I'm trying. I think I can. No, you can't. And just get ass hammered. Or, it might do one of these things. There's not much room between the 200 and the 314. So it might do a blue diamond merit badge and break through both of them with a nice powerful 2 to 3 candles or one candle. That could be good. Or Vero might kind of see something like this, like boom, and then make it. So dangerous time right now. I might do a long with Bitcoin right now, but I'm not gonna do any leverage. I might just buy and put a stop in and see where it goes. It looks like it's firming up, but be careful. We are in a dangerous time on so many levels. So meditate and do your thing. All right, here we go. I want to show you this. This is really, really cute. I like it. I think it's funny. You can now get little silver rounds with SHIB, and you can also get them with Bitcoin, the Buffalo, and also little much wow here. You can get the Doge coin round. That's really phenomenal. I'm gonna put that over here in the live chat. It's they're a bit inflated over spot price for that silver, but still, it's fun. Talk about a Christmas gift to kind of stock up on before that happens. And if you need to chill, go to radianthemppaste.com. I'm going to put that in the live chat. Check it out. Get yourself some hemp paste. Yeah, I am an affiliate for them, but I actually use their stuff, and I love it. The chocolate's phenomenal. Just don't eat a whole bar, or else you'll probably find Jesus. You won't die, but you'll just be, it'll be one piece at a time. It's a measured thing. All right, so bitcoindailyview.com, always got more for you there. Check out radiantcreators.com. I did an interview which is just pretty darn phenomenal. It was a couple hours on Sunday. Talked about an interesting topic. I won't mention it here. Just go to radiantcreators.com and check out if you so desire. It's a very, very poignant interview about current events that you might enjoy, so go check it out. I want to believe, and I do believe, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, a piece of shit globalist banker cries. And every time you smile, one of those bastards goes hungry. So take care, everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow. And remember, for every Bitcoin Satoshi you own, a piece of shit banker cries. Take care.